Hey everybody, Mobile Rager here, and today we've got a very important blog post. The all-new, theoretically improved Alliance Wars. So it's a lot of things going on in that image. I'm sure they'll tell us about them. Alright, roadmap of Mayhem, Alliance Wars refresh. I don't want to do a pirate voice for this. Alright, I'm doing the pirate voice for the rest of this. Ahoy, Looney pirates! We've been hard at work, refreshing and ushering in the new pirate era. I'm already in deep. We have big aspirations for what we consider a fundamental part of the world of Mayhem experience, and our roadmap reflects that. What's that? It, have players build their rosters for a purpose, and matter. Never. When thinking about where we'd like to take Alliance Wars, we took a step back to analyze the state of the game in 2022. and what'd you guys get? As well as interviewed Alliance leaders and avid war players to understand their primary concerns and motivations. Yeah, just like me, I totally play war every time it comes up, for all 16 war attacks all the time. 3 areas of focus became clear quickly. Modernize the gameplay to spark strategic interest. No more warriors? And better accommodate the ever-growing Looney Tune character collection. Alright, that is true. There's like 40 plus teams now, and you could probably get away with building up 10 or 20. Introduce meaningful progression in the form of alliance leagues that set expiring goals and a sense of achievement for new and long-term alliances alike. And finally, update war management tools to make it easier for alliances to organize. These large set of changes comprises an aspirational roadmap that will be delivered in parts. Delivered in parts? You've been talking about this for like an entire year. Did you not even know what you were doing until like 3 months ago? It's called planning, Scopely. Think with your heads. You got the short term of characters, you got the long term of game modes. And they hadn't done anything with game modes since you were in Arena like 7 months ago. Actually, I don't think it's that long ago, but you get the idea. It's like 4. Alright, today we'll be sorry. do the pirate voice for a second. What am I, a moron? Today we'll be talking about the first part, the war gameplay refresh, which is arriving in the world of Mayhem with update 40, the first week of November. Alright. So that's the first big chunk. That'll come out in 3 weeks, I guess? Yeah, 3 weeks, 21 days. 3 to 4 weeks. So about a month. I'm taking in Scopely time. Where, this could be November 1st, this could be November 7th, this could be November 9th, because, we couldn't make it in time, guys. It's a deadline a month from now, and you can't even make it. You're procrastinators, that's what you are. Alright, so, design goals. Increase strategic and collaboration options. Make it easier for more Alliance members to contribute. Deploy more of the ever-growing character collection. And stepping stone towards Alliance leagues. Is that okay. So that'd be collectively? Or would that also include Alliance R&D? That is just solo R&D, but with the leaderboard? I don't want, like, full-on raid bosses, really. I think the unique aspect's good. Plus, you don't, like, have to be an alliance or a good alliance. Because that's most of the point of joining an alliance, is join an alliance that'll actually do stuff. But if you're playing like 4 of the mobile games, maybe you're not so much invested in this one, especially the one that's been perpetually boring for the past 3 months. Just an idea. Right, so outside in. The first change is an intuitive one, a piece of feedback we heard as soon as our first ever war was played back in Alpha in 2018. Organize the map so that the players attack their cannons first and gradually make their way inwards towards the ship. So wait, you got feedback on this 4 years ago, and only now have you decided? Maybe we should do that. Just maybe, maybe the war starts inwards. Thanks. In the new war, the defense buffs will flow from cannon to tower to ship. Weaken the towers by taking out the cannons, which in turn weakens the ship, taking out every tower to leave the ship unprotected. And then the shield around the ship serves as visual feedback about how strong the tip is. To go along with the change, structures will now reward bonus bombs when fully destroyed. Towers reward plus 10 bombs, while the ships will reward plus 50. The ship. There's only one. Because we're pirates, yar! So, interesting. So in addition to this graphic, that seems things have been cut down. So, here's a tip from the devs. Alliances will have a lot more strategic options. Take out as many towers as you can, or focus on a single path and risk attaching the ship earlier. So, you do the beeline, or you divide and conquer. So I guess that makes enough sense. Focus on full mojo rather than just sort of bum rushing the ship. Multiple teams to defend the structure. The second set of pirate voice. The second set of changes added more values to having larger character collections while making attacking the same structure more interesting. Each structure will require multiple teams to defend it, one for each of its hit points. For example, the cannon has 3 HP, meaning you must set 3 teams to defend it. During invasion, players will attack the first team on a structure. As soon as that team is defeated, your alliance will learn a bomb, the structure will lose a hit point, and the next attack will be available. So on and so forth. As always, each structure can be defended by a single player, and the characters used to defend will not be able to attack during invasion. So are they saying that you still can only use one team on defense? Or are they saying you could fill, say, an entire cannon, but it just takes 3 teams now? That is the question I'm wondering about. I guess another question I'm wondering about is there like a cap on teams? So for example, if a tower has 5 HP, you don't set 5 copies of warriors to go defend that cannon. It's a good question, because that's kind of the problem we have now, is you just cannot, you can't attack any structure. It's just because, this team's too good. You can't defend them. They're too powerful. Right now as warriors, I'm sure either warriors will get nerfed or they'll cook up something even worse. Because before, it was aristocrats. So, it's a chain of command or a succession. Succession's a better word for it. A succession of teams. They're just complete bastards on war defense. So that's not particularly helpful. Consuming blog posts like these ones are written by the devs, like this was written by Gossamer or whoever. You think they know? You think they know what they're doing? So they could like provide a little more detail? Alright, bonus tip. Order your defending teams to surprise your enemy. Teams on slot 3+ are hidden until the previous teams are beaten. Alright, health persists between attacks. Any HP removed from enemies will persist, taking a page from Endurance Tower. This change is aiming at making attacks more useful, as now you can still damage your enemies and help your alliance, even if you don't fully defeat a team. Since any attack can now inflict damage, in order to retain balance, tunes used to attack will become exhausted for the remainder of the invasion. Is that how that always works? So is that... Because from what I remember, a single instance of Alliance Wars is an invasion. And then now... I think this is a good change, because, like, you know, you could be a 10 million guy. You can knock out 3 tunes, and then you can bring in, you know, a 4 million guy or whoever to wipe out the last guy. So weaker alliance members aren't just gated out because they can't clear an entire team in one go. So I guess it does make it slightly easier to defeat. Because, you know, even it theoretically could be 5 instances of warriors. But you don't need to have 5 teams that can clear out warriors in one shot. Especially if you're fighting an imbalanced alliance that has more power than yours. Which presumably shouldn't happen with alliance leagues, but we'll find out. Plus, they're not even implemented yet. And I still don't know, because again, they have a terrible habit of not providing enough information. Alright. Oh wait, I forgot you can pause recordings now. Alright, I'm back, although I'm not going to put that in the recording. So, yeah, I was always saying, don't know if that's the entire war, you can't use that team, or excuse me. If, just for like that round. Okay. So 2 brand new maps will be available at launch. Medium and large. We're depreciating the small map size, so the minimum number of active members needed to participate in war will be 20. So there's no more small map size. A departure from our legacy war design. Both maps will feature identical rewards. Just pick the size your alliance would like to play in. So we get to choose now. Interesting. So, like, the alliance leaders could say, yeah, we'll go with medium now. Alright. Map regions will have no character restrictions. Use any tune to defend any structure slot. Finally, the new maps will start with max level defense buffs. You will no longer need to invest your war coins to level them up. Interesting. Instead, you can keep your war coins and use them to max the attack buffs. The Plunder campaign has moved to the Campaigns tab, along with Marvin's Invasion and the Gadget campaign. So, interesting. So while So even while war is off going, you can still farm up the amount of coins that you can get to be ready for the tax buffs in the next war. Because I'm assuming it being in the campaign tab means it's not on rotation anymore. That's my best guess. Okay, so let's look at a little more large map. A little closer here. So it seems each region has 5 cannons. Or sorry, 5 towers, 6 cannons for all regions on the large map. And then your respective ship. Interesting. Alright, updated war rewards. So, you're very excited to increase the rewards earned from Alliance Wars. Nice proofreading, guys. The war refresh will be more strategic, and we hope more fun for every Alliance Wars players. We also wanted to make the added effort worth it for you. I mean, I'm absolutely sure this will probably be like hell for Alliance leaders, because they have to do so much more planning now. But so better damn well be worth the effort. At the same time, we wanted to ensure that Alliance Wars rewards remain exciting for a long time. Okay, so special boost is what's changing. So we get double the special boost cubes. Alright. Increase medium map rewards to match the large map rewards. Okay, so this is kind of optional, whatever one you want to play on. You want to like give more gold. Updated Alliance War milestones to reward brand new common and rare gadget sets. Okay, so it seems we're getting more gadgets, as well as extra gadgets in Alliance War. Actually, no, it's just we're getting new gadgets, and they come in the Alliance Wars. And then finally an update for the Pirate Wheel, so it's not just a bunch of OG tunes that were good 3 years ago. Replace the Legacy Pirate Wheel tune rewards with all the epic pirates. I don't know why Dread Pirate is not on there, but okay. Added the new gadget sets, and the Pirate Wheel tickets will not be reset. And then there's an additional chance to get some from the campaign. It doesn't necessarily say how much, so it's not really that helpful, but it's, a little something. Although the milestone rewards used to give war tickets, or pirate tickets as well. Do they still do that? Doesn't say. Like, is there now only the common and rare gadgets? Do you still get, you still get Cannoneer? Can you now swap out whatever pirate tune you're aiming for? Like you said you could, like, when you added Cannoneer Canasta? Like, 2 years ago? The Pirate Wheel will become a reliable source for gadgets, including squeaky cleaners. Okay. I mean, if we zoom in here. So there's Juice Box 1, a Ringed Carrot, a Dynamite Boomerang, and the Squeaky Cleaners, and assuming epics of all these ones. So there doesn't seem to be horn. Excuse me. I misusing the pirate voice. Yeah. So I'm assuming the epics are only going to be for the ones that are on the pirate wheel. It doesn't seem like even all of the gadgets are on the wheel. So I'm assuming we're only getting horned helmets. So they seem to be devising them, splitting them up exclusively for, modes X, Y, Z. So you only get the ones, gadget campaign gadgets are exclusive to the gadget campaign. R&D ones are exclusive to R&D. And then the pirate wheel ones are going to be exclusive to the pirate wheel. Because, as I said, they're depreciating. Yeah, we're depreciating everything. Everything's getting depreciated. It's a weird word. Just say remove. Is remove too negative? You gotta put in corporate speak. You think you're slipping by? You think you're slipping me? You think you're slipping Jimmy? I know that guy. His name was Chuck. When the new pirate wheel will be released, presumably with the rest of the changes, they didn't say. I'm assuming. Alright, I'll just gonna flip between them at random. So I'm assuming all of these changes are gonna be the ones that come that first week in November. So this is all one update, and then, Alliance Leagues will be a separate update. Why? I have no idea. But that's the way they're doing things. Okay, so other quality of life improvements. So, you can now see the number of attempts made by Alliance team members. So, don't be slacking anymore, guys. not that I ever would. Updated the Teams tab, the collection menu to improve performance. Okay, thank Christ, it's not going to presumably be slow as balls anymore. An increased number of saved team slots to 50. I mean, are we already at 45 or something? You're not going to future-proof if you're going to update the amount of teams you have every 4 months. You want to do something about it? Just saying. I'm popping up the game right now. I don't care. And then you can preview the current invasion score and available war energy from the home screen. So that's good. I don't see where the war energy is in the screenshot. I'm also just ignoring that it's in I don't even know. I want to say Spanish because I think the studio's Brazilian that makes this game or something. Okay, so we already have 42 featured teams. And technically 2 of those are scouts and farmers, so we're really at 40. But I can't say that's very, if it was 60, wouldn't care. That would make complete sense if it was 60. But less, just they're not buffed, just they haven't changed the amount of gadgets you can hold. I swear you cap out every 5 minutes now. Whatever. They're gonna be really gradual about it. Don't care. Okay, so they do say it. It's November 2nd. So, we'll be waiting. right around the corner. It's October. Okay, as we prepare for the ground series changes, there's not going to be war until November 2nd. Okay, I guess you probably could have gotten away with one. And you probably could announce this, before you already did it. Because, spoiler alert, the war just went AWOL like a day ago. And we sending out special boost cubes, so we better get like 15k or something. Alright, oh yeah, special thanks area. Alright guys, they're thanking us. Okay, so we'd like to take an extra moment to thank every World of Mayhem player for your patience while we're developing this major update. It's been a long, long time. We've certainly had to been patient. I'll say that. A special call out goes to all the alpha testers that participate in multiple alpha wars, giving us valuable feedback, playing through buggy early builds, because I'm sure the version that will be released to us will be smooth, efficient, and bug-free. Because, that's the Scopely guarantee. No bugs here, Samuel. Participating in interviews all to help shape this experience. If you're also interested in participating in future alpha tests, you know what? I would be. I think I give very helpful feedback. I don't want to be negative, but it's the state of the game that makes me be negative. I don't call it a mobile rager, it's antithetical. But, it's YouTube. You gotta embezzle yourself. You gotta upsell. Be like, oh, I can't just be the mobile talker. I gotta be the mobile rager. I gotta be upset. I gotta be from New York and yelling at people and saying I'm walking here. It's part of the brand. I think a business could respect that. The more active you are, the higher your chances to be selective. Alright, well that's a problem, because I'm never active. Alright, news filter. Let's see how many roadmaps ago they were talking about this. New website, premium quests. Hey, remember premium quests? Those are fun. Actually, no, they weren't. Core events. Let's do war rotation. Man, we used to get a lot of news posts. What happened to those? Alright. Well, it doesn't say. There's a lot of economy updates and not a lot of, Okay, roadmap. Here's the roadmap from basically a year ago. Doesn't say anything about it. I know the ones from earlier this year talked about it, like this one. Technical issues, haven't really helped. Showbiz, R&D, Epic Gadget Campaign, yeah, there it is. Alliance Wars. Quarter 3 and beyond, okay, sure. And then I swear it was an idea they brought it up before. Maybe it was this one. I think it was this one. Boost cubes, respec, arena leagues. That was the good arena changes. Gadgets. We still have not gotten this one, by the way. That's probably a beta design of anger pills. It's probably a beta design of horned helmets. No idea what's going on with that one. But these vests don't exist. So, like, honestly, +5 defense for all team members. Interesting effect. Or this one, Battle Medic. That's interesting. Okay, I was about to say, what? I can't believe they're adding Speedy to Masterminds. Alright, this is a... I thought that was a beta thing. This could have made sense. Maybe this one has it? Defined flow. I guess technically they, updated War. Okay, that was 2 years ago. Daily login calendar. New maps for War. Yep. Small island. Alright. I swear they've been talking about this for like a year, but whatever. Maybe I'm insane. Point is, it's here now. So, could be pretty interesting. It could be terrible. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's practically the motto of this game. Because how dare they give us information? Clash of Clans, they'll be like, oh yeah, Town Hall 15, we'll give you 7 days worth of information. New information every day for a week about the new Town Hall level. This game, nah. You don't want that. Here's one blog post a month before the thing comes out. It will barely tell you anything about it. Cool. See you guys later. I guess Scopely is just possible to communicate with. Well, that's all, folks. Mobile Rager signing out.